Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Angels Always Win 444. I hope you guys are having a great day. So I am going to get started on your dailies. Today, I'm actually doing dailies, like I film them all on one day, and then if I feel, drawn to pull that day, which I usually do, I draw an additional message for the day. But what we have going on today is actually the Taurus new moon. And that's actually why I really wanted to make sure that I did these, because I feel like there's a lot, there's so much energy in the air today. And also with these being like oracle messages, I really want to make sure like it's setting such a beautiful intention for you guys. And I hope that when the message receives you, like it's just so much more amplified and it's just so much stronger by the time you get it. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like it's charging, like it's charging the readings and also setting your intentions for you guys. And if you like the message, just say I claim this message for myself, So I drew the cards out. And then this is for Sunday, April the 26th. So, let's do a quick prayer. Dear God, I invite the Holy Loving Spirit to bring help, healing, and guidance here. May divine love bless, guide, protect, and inform us. May pure inspiration and divine love guide this experience and bring wisdom to all of our hearts and minds and souls and bring blessings and guidance to all. We call our divine spirit team, and I also call in the spirit team, the light spirit team of our viewers, so that we may all work together and accurately guide each other and be specific with our readings and bring blessings to everyone involved. Please help us to stay centered in our higher selves so that we may clearly see, hear, feel, and know the divine messages that wish to emerge through these readings. I ask that you stay by our side and watch over us during this reading, ensuring that only God's love and wisdom speak. Amen. You guys, I feel, let's all take a nice deep breath in. So deep breath in, hold for 6 seconds, and let it out. So when I drew these cards, I kind of like meditated on them, and for Sunday I felt drawn to draw a past life oracle card. So, and also I haven't seen these. If they're face down, that's how they are, that's how I read them, that's how they came out. If they're face up, that's how they came out. So let's see what we have. We have authority figures. So this is the past life oracle. And actually, I always read from the bottom up, so let's get these going for you guys. Oh my god! Okay. So a new start is coming, new moon. So you're starting off with, but the reason I'm freaking out is because I'm filming this on the 22nd, which is, again, the Taurus new moon tonight, or technically tomorrow, wherever you're at on your map. And then we have a time for healing. So we have a new start is coming, a time for healing. And then we have the prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. We actually pulled that card, you guys. And what's crazy is I hadn't seen, I thought that would have came out for last week's readings, but that's amazing. So remember, whenever you feel drawn to click on this video, that is when the reading that is when your guides were actually pulling you to it, okay? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Prosperity lies ahead, you guys. New moon in Taurus. Okay. And then we have, if they were face down, yeah. And then we have, take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So that is for all of us right now, taking this break, we're all in isolation. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then this one says, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So a lot of readers right now, and it's been crazy how, like we're all picking up on the same energy, because someone was just talking about, well, like finding your North Node. And another one was talking about the North Star guiding people right now. And the thing is, what's crazy is the other day, I was asked to look outside. So I looked outside, and my mom was like, "What is outside of your window?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "What the heck is she talking about?" So I looked outside of my window, and I'm going to look it up tonight, and I'll confirm it in tomorrow's reading. But I'm pretty sure it's the North Star directly like outside of my window, which is so crazy because everyone keeps channeling this North Star thing. And it's so crazy because then last week in the dailies for last week, I had pulled this card, Keep Facing Your True North, and I was saying how I think it also came up in a reading with a relationship, and I was saying like you following your heart, you following your passion, you finding your true north, by you going on that quest, it's going to pull in all this abundance and prosperity and this love. Like you're manifesting all these grand things, and they're following you, like they're chasing you down. And that's crazy how we have prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus now. And it's oh my gosh, yeah, I can't. And then I know I'm like stuttering and like fumbling over my words a little bit, but what's so crazy is this is also like a weird thing where like other readers are also fumbling, and I was like, why are they doing what I was doing, you know? Like I thought I was just stuttering or I was nervous, and it's like that fumbling energy. And I think it's because Uranus is actually about shaking things up. I just read this today. Uranus is about shaking things up, and I think it's like, I need to read up on my astrology, but it's somehow, it's either like squaring the moon, or it's across the moon, or it's adjunct to the moon, or something. But it's about how it's coming in to stir things and shake them up, but it's like shaking the dirt off of the energy, you know? And I feel like that's why a lot of readers are stumbling right now. And it's like there's so many, again, here it goes. So many readers are fumbling right now because we're shaking off the energy. And then actually this actually has a lot to do with this. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing, transformation, like intuition is hitting. There's like a balance. She has like a balancing act going. She's like manifesting beautifully over here. And also that I did point out, that reminds me of the DNA helix. So it's like you're manifesting, you're changing, like the universe, like your downloads right now, it's all healing you, and it's almost like making you ascend. And it's like, and you are in your power. Like you still have your staff of power right there, and you're not blinking. You are focused. Like you are like so in your power, in your element right now. But oh my gosh, yeah, it's beautiful. And then we have Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. The way I feel with this one too, and it's a lot of water. So this is going to be for someone, it's a lot of water, so I feel like it's like a lot of emotions right now. And again, it's that shaking up. You can see like the planets, the moon, you can see like the planets and the moon back there. So it's like a lot of shaking up, but it's like if like the ocean, like it'll shake up, you know, the water, and it's murky for a while, but then it's like when it settles, like the sand settles like even more beautifully on the bottom, if that makes sense, and everything's just clearer. So it's like your emotions might feel a little rocky right now, which I think I was feeling today, where I felt like I was recalling a lot of like past memories, and I couldn't understand why. And now that I'm doing this reading, I feel so much, I just feel like happy again, like centered again. And I think what I heard someone talking about today too was saying how it's a time of a lot of recollection, like recollecting so many memories, but it's also a time of reconciling, and it's like that renewal, like that refresh. It was like r. So it's like we're recalling all these memories, And again, it's that shaking. We're being shaken. We're being shook. We're being shook. Shooketh. I don't know. Anyways, our memories are being shaken and stirred up right now. Shaken, not stirred. But they're being brought up to the surface. Like it's like that muckiness from the bottom of the lake coming up, floating up when it gets like super hot out. I think it is like I think when the like water heats up, the dense stuff goes up, I think, or it floats down. I don't know. Up or down. That's what we feel like too. That's what we feel like right now is up and down. But it'll float up to the surface so that it can be dried out and cleansed out, so that the tide can like wash it out. And I feel like that's what's going on right now with our emotions and that longing for home and that belonging. I think that's why we're recalling a lot of memories, because we're recalling the people who made us feel like home, the places that we felt safe in, safety, security, like, but it was in 3D things, if that makes sense. So it's like it's coming back up so that we can like say goodbye to it in a peaceful manner, but get rid of that 3D illusion of that sense of security and safety that was never even really there. Like it's always been within us, and our true home that a lot of us might feel called to is a place I can't anyways, but I just feel like there's times where you're here and you're like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't even feel like I belong here. I don't feel like this is my home. Like, people don't take care of the planet here. Like, it hurts you almost. Like, it doesn't really anger you. It hurts you more than anything that people can't do the simplest things to help the planet, you know? Like, we live here as guests. We're all, and not so much as guests, but like, we're all one. So we should all take care of each other. And for some people, like the original light workers, the longing for home is in this turbulent time, like in this shakeup that's coming and going on right now. We want to settle. We want to settle down. So maybe for some, you want to settle down. But yeah, a time for healing. Yep, that's why all these memories are being recalled up to the surface so that you can let them go and perhaps reconcile something in your past. Reconcile with your younger self. Reconcile with your inner child and let them know, like, you are safe. The universe has got us. The divine is protecting us. God will always be by our side. And it's like that feeling of like saying like you're reconciling with past versions of yourself so that you can let them go and start anew, start refreshed. That new start that's coming, that time for healing, prosperity lying ahead. I still can't believe this card is out, you guys. But that prosperity that's coming ahead, it's like we needed to heal to have this whole new world, new earth that's coming. And I feel like other people can feel it too. Like you can feel the energy off of it. And then we have be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Number 39 or 12. I don't know why I struggled. But with this, it's like calling you back to your pure roots. So you know how I said recalling and reconciling with your past versions of yourself? It's like all of those versions were conditioned by societal norms, like what society considers normal or what society considers like adequate in your culture. And it's like, and all those versions were judged by people. All those versions were like influenced by, for me, it was the lack of knowledge. I just didn't know about balancing your emotions. I didn't know it was a thing you could do. I thought your emotions were like, they just hit you. I thought that's how they were. And I didn't know anything about really centering yourself or about following your true north. I didn't know anything about being like centered or taking moments to appreciate your body, like taking moments to reconnect with your body, and how, like, I didn't know about wavelengths within the brain, and how just 2 minutes of placing your hand over your heart for 2 minutes and just focusing on the in and out breath of your body, it can actually help your brain waves like get back into sync with each other. So like those anxious moments, it's because your brain waves are like on different frequencies. So it's like messing with you. It's like constant. It's like right now, like the constant like fluttering, the changing, the stirring. But when you take a moment to really just appreciate the body you're in, breathe in and out, like you get back on the same wavelength, and you just feel so much better. And also, while your hand is over your heart, think of recall things that really make you happy or that you're really grateful for, and like imagine that they're in your hand and the memories going into your heart, like you're embracing that beautiful, grateful thing you have, and just be appreciative of it. But yeah, and I feel like with this being real and true to who you are and how you feel, I feel like that has to do with getting back to who we were before we got hurt, before the world conditioned us, before our minds got frazzled, before we entered this world, before we entered this life incarnation, and even past previous ones. Like, who were we when we were the original light workers, when we originally came here? Like, who did God like send us here to be? And what are we supposed to be doing? So be real and true to who you are and how you feel, especially right now, how I said things are being shooken up. Like, you might feel like you're out of control with the emotions, but if you keep running and running and running from them, they're gonna keep fucking chasing you. So you need to stand your ground. How she's right here, and she's like, I can manifest and deal with your bullshit at the same time. Bring it. And I'm unfazed, and I've got lip gloss on, and I'm a glowing goddess. Or God, whichever one. Or divine feminine, divine masculine. But it's like, you need to face those emotions, because they're not chasing you to haunt you. They're chasing you because they want to be let go of too. Just how you think, I think the way I see this is like how you think your emotions want to haunt you. You constantly picking at that wound is you haunting them. You're not letting yourself heal. Like, one part of you is like, stop fucking picking at me. I'm trying to heal. But your like 3D mind over here is like, oh, but they did this. Oh, but they did this. Oh, I can't forget this. Like, I can't forgive them for this. And you are the one hurting yourself. And the reason they're being like shooken up right now is so that you can be, how this is, honesty is essential, speak with love and truth. It's so that you can, and it's number 11 too, 3811. So twin flames for some of you, it could be your twin flame triggering you, or your soulmate triggering you. But what it is it's they're being shooken up so that they can be healed right now. Like, they're not chasing you for the fun of it. I know we think, and sometimes it does feel like this, where your demons are haunting you and you can't fucking shut them up. But it's also like, I felt that way anyways, like I couldn't shut them up because I didn't know how strong I was. I didn't know how to stand in my power. I didn't know that it was ultimately up to me how and when I dealt with those emotions. Because as soon as you stand in your power and you realize how strong you are, you realize that that's why that stupid little thing kept challenging you, because it was just like, hey, throw me out. Hey, throw me out. Hey, throw me out. Like, hey, take the trash out. Hey, take the trash out. But you didn't know you were strong enough to carry that bag of trash and throw it the fuck out. If that makes sense. That's a weird analogy or metaphor. I don't know which one it is. But you are strong enough, okay? You're strong enough to throw out all your trash. You have done it before. You can do it again. You are doing it again. You're already doing it. Where's it at? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Keep your eye on your light. Stay centered in yourself. And you're slowly, like, your higher self is working with your 3D self to clear all of that out. They just want you to trust them. Okay, so then we have, so we have the mountain strength. You are strong enough, you guys. You guys are strong enough. That's where that's coming from. You're strong enough. You have that strength to overcome that mountain. what was it? If you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can look at that mountain and order it to move. Okay? That is that strength. You have any type of faith, any type of hope. If you smile, if you breathe, you have faith and you have hope. It's really about having that strength and knowing you have that strength. And then we have tree, grounding. So how I was talking about how I didn't know you could ground yourself. But also with the tree and grounding, I feel like because the energies are being so shooken right now, going outside and really planting your feet into the ground consciously, connecting to the ground, and like take a deep breath in, and then when you exhale, imagine roots going down into the ground of light. I always imagine like a silver glowing light of beautiful divine roots going into the earth and then reconnecting with the center, Gaia, which is a warm, loving place where you're happy because you're home. And then that energy bouncing back up, coming back up, and being carried back up into your feet, and you absorbing all that goodness. So that'll really help with the grounding if you guys want to try it. And then we have winter solstice reflection. Oh yeah, yep, that makes sense. We had all the R's, how we were saying recollection. I can't remember what they were now. I can't recall them. Oh, recalling things to refresh them and get rid of them. So reflection. Right now with these energies, like I just said, this is just confirming what I said, like reflecting back on your past. Reflecting back on your past, and speak honestly to yourself. If you weren't proud of yourself at one point, it's okay to look back at that former self and say, I'm not proud of what you did, but I understand that you did the best you could at that time. So I am proud of you for stepping forward. I'm proud of you for getting me to where I am today. I thank you. It's like I thank you for your service type of thing. Reflect on things that you might feel are weakening or triggering to you so that you can heal them. And then we have desert. Vision quest. Yes, you guys, have your intentions. Keep your eye on your vision, on your quest. Keep facing your true north. Keep your eye on your vision, on your quest. Keep facing your true north. Like, you are already doing it. You're already on this quest. You've been on this quest. You were sent here for a reason. And this is just like, keep your eye on the prosperity. Keep your eye on the bullseye. Keep your eye on the bullseye, you guys are Tauruses. And then we had authority figures come out for this. So, some of you may be authoritative people that other people will look to. So you might be an influencer. So you staying grounded in your strength with your eye on the prize and on the goal and like on your vision and on your quest, your true quest, that's going to lead a lot of other people. This also has to do with in past lives, you may have been a person of authoritative position, or you may have had issues with authority. And also actually right now, with the whole shaking up of energies, it could be so many people having problems with authority now because it's like, we're here because of you type of thing, or we're stuck because of you. So many people are playing the blame game right now, and let's shy away from that, because by blaming others, one, we're giving our power away. Two, we're saying we're not strong enough to face this shit, so I'm gonna fucking blame you. Three, if it is that person's like fault, we don't get anything by being like, oh, I was right. That's actually false power. That's that false sense of security where you're like, oh, I was right. Oh, I was right. That is a false power that you think you have in a situation. Even if you probably were right, the fact that you are like clinging to that as the power and position in the conversation is like false. You're lying to yourself. Like, when you know you're right and you know the truth and you speak with love and truth and you're being real to who you are, you know what your truths are. You know what you have and have not done to either contribute to a situation or to like hinder growth. You know where you have gone wrong, and only you can hold yourself accountable. Just like they know they messed up. They do, whether they want to admit it or not. Subconsciously, they are being protective. Whoever this is for, whatever authority, whatever figure in your life kind of plays into this, that's where it's coming from, where it's like they know what they did wrong, and subconsciously they're being triggered by you, and that's why you're having like that clash with each other, because like they are not ready to face their demons. They are not ready for you, who's a light worker, to come in and shine light on a subject that they're not ready to talk about. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to face it. And again, that could just be them lacking strength, them needing to go in and do some reflection. But, so that was for someone, because now I'm like blanking out. So, to whomever this may apply to, yeah, I totally blanked after that. But this is just your daily divine guidance, you guys, for, again, April 26th and 26/10. What the heck? That's not even 10. You guys, this is how you know I'm spacing out. It is not 10, it's 8. Abundance. So then we have, so just quick, recap. Just know that prosperity, this time of beautiful growth, is here for us. We're just being asked to stay grounded, stay in our power, know that these energies are coming up so that we can reflect on them and we can refresh them and reconcile and then refresh ourselves, okay? And just know that we are each other's team. We are each other's home. So if you really feel like you're struggling, or even if you feel like you just want to connect with another like-minded individual, remember our community that we're building here, that's what it's for. It's so that we have a place to call home, a place where we can speak with truth and love and just we're honest and authentic with each other, because we don't need to wear these masks. We don't need to wear masks with each other. We know each other by soul, by energy. So I hope this message finds you all in grand health, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful, beautiful day, and it's super, super just amazing, like this prosperity coming in for you guys. It's like this new start coming. It's because so many of you put this work in. So many of you are manifesting this in this new world. The Lemuria card, which I'm surprised hasn't come out yet. It might come out further in the week, but I really feel like it's that heaven on earth feeling. I really feel like everyone's just doing such a badass job of calling it down, calling it here, manifesting it into the 3D now, especially with the new moon in Taurus. We have earth energy, so it's like really grounding that energy. Alright guys, so keep your eye on your quest, keep your eye on your bullseye, keep your eye on your prosperity, on your true north. Keep following it, keep facing it. You're already doing this, all of it. And do remember, for some of you, do remember to take a break. Take a break. Don't overwork yourself if you're working from home. Take a break mentally to go ground yourself outside, okay? Alright, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Remember, your lesson is someone's blessing, so please share your love and your light and your wisdom with others. And we'll keep building this community up and finding homes for people, creating a home for each other. Just believe in yourself. You're already doing this. You got this. Go own your day now. And have an amazing, wonderful Sunday. I bless you all with love and light from the divine. And I thank you all and your spirit guides and for being here and leading you to this channel. Alright, bye guys. Love you.